what's up YouTube? This is a new series I'm going to start. It is NCAA Football 07. Originally back on the PS2. This is using PCXS2 emulator on PC. And in this series I'm taking an FCS team, the Citadel. For those of you who, most of you probably don't know, the Citadel is located in Charleston, South Carolina, which is actually where I'm at right now. So we're going to take this team. You can see here earlier we got a quarterback with speed. We're going to run the triple option. It's actually going to be more of like a triple option spread combo. We got a couple good receivers. O-line's not that great. Guys in the 50s. Defense is not going to be good. 5 senior defensive tackles. What's up with that? Good linebacker for Division 2 or for FCS 1A, whatever you want to call it. So that cornerback's good. Safety's not good. Not a good kicker. A really good punter though, which is interesting. So that's the depth chart real quick. I know that was quick, but what I'm going to do, guys, it's going to be kind of different. We're going to start a dynasty with the Citadel, but I am replacing all the Power 5 conferences with FCS teams. So you can see here the Southern Conference, or SoCon, I think it's also called, is the Citadel. And we're going to go ahead and swap out South Carolina, the same state school for the SEC. And let's go ahead and let's fill in the East with some other teams here. Just trying to think of how I want to do this. Georgia Southern will probably go. We'll replace Georgia. There's only 8 teams in this conference, so I'm gonna add from some other FCS conferences. But I'm thinking like Appalachian State's up north, so we'll replace Kentucky. Chattanooga, we can do Tennessee, and then let's see, we got. Yeah, Wofford for Vanderbilt. Western Carolina we'll go with Florida. And then we've got 2 more, Elon and Furman. We'll just put them in the West, and I know Alabama and Auburn are rivals, so we'll put them there. So now we need to find 4 more teams from another conference. The Southland, this one, actually maybe, I haven't done this before. I have done this before, actually, I should say, but that was a long time ago. It was probably like 10 years ago. So I don't remember exactly what I did with as far as conferences. LSU, we've got Ole Miss, Mississippi State. You know what? The Southland, if I remember correctly, a lot of these teams it's either Louisiana or Texas in that conference. So we got the SWAC. I'm not actually sure what that stands for. Because I know it's like the WAC is the Western. You know, you got all your Western schools like in Boise State and in California. Southland, Nichols. I think these are all from Louisiana. So I don't know if I want all those schools in one conference. That's going to be a nightmare for recruiting for them. Yeah, Nichols is in Louisiana. I just looked it up. Let's restore. Let's go with. Let's see. I need to find 4 more teams to replace the other 4 Western Division schools. And this game, NCAA 07, so it's before the conference realignment. So Texas A&M and Missouri are still in the Big 12, and the Pac-12, which is what it's called now, is the Pac-10 in this game. So if you're used to, the typical conferences of, 2020, 2021, this is going to look a little different. So we got Ohio Valley. That's probably going to be Big 10 or Big 12. I guess I could go with, well, Alabama and Alabama State and Alabama A&M. We'll put them in place of the Alabama schools. And then we'll put Elon. Do we want Arkansas? And I think Arkansas and LSU are rivals, or do we want... Oh, you know what? I know there's a couple Mississippi FCS schools, so we'll do, we'll go ahead and put in LSU and Arkansas and replace those. And then we've got, these two down here. Yeah, Prairie View A&M, Mississippi Valley State, I think Prairie View A&M, I think it's Mississippi. I'm not sure, though. But regardless, they're going to be rivals now. All right, SEC is done. Atlantic 10, this will be an easy one. We're just going to swap them with ACC because there's actually 12 teams in Atlantic 10, and I'm not going to worry too much about the order here. I know the ACC has different divisions, but I don't really know enough about these schools to know which ones are rivals. So as far as I know, they're all pretty much like northeastern, or not northeast, but just they're not southeast. So we'll just throw them in. Big Sky, that's going to be Pac-10. And then Pac-10 is all about rivalries. So we've got Arizona State, Washington State. We just subbed out Oregon State. And then these four down here, I'm honestly not sure. Northern Arizona, Portland State, Sacramento State, and I think that's Weber State or Weber State. I'm not sure which way is the correct pronunciation. We'll put Arizona State with Sacramento State. We'll just go with that. Cal and Weber State can be rivals with Stanford. We got two more teams, though, in the Pac-10, and I'm not really sure what to do there. So we got to fill in two more teams. I guess we could go for one of these Texas or Louisiana schools. That might be good. Texas State and Stephen F. Austin. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm excited for this Dynasty because I'm playing on Heisman mode, which is something I didn't do all that much when I was, back when I was playing in the late 2000s and, 2010 and beyond then a little bit. I never really played in Heisman mode much. I just kind of played for fun, and I never really challenged myself, to be honest. So even though we're going up against these Division II FCS teams, we're still going to have there's still going to be some conferences. It's actually fun though, because you get teams like I think Nevada and like Hawaii, Fresno State, all those WAC schools, and then you've got Mountain West. All those teams are going to be up there at the top in the rankings, at least for the first season or two. So I'm thinking Gateway Conference for Big Ten. And bear with me, I'm just kind of subbing out who I think fits. Big Ten in this game has 11 teams, I think. And Big 12 actually does have 12. And they have two separate divisions in the Big 12, so... I kind of want to put Missouri State in the Big 12, though. I'm not really sure. I mean, I guess I could put Minnesota or... Yeah, we'll do Minnesota. But we still got, what's the other conference? Ohio Valley. I forgot about that one. Yeah, we've got a lot of, these are more Eastern teams, though. I guess I should probably put those in the Big Ten and put Gateway in Big 12. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we'll do Gateway, Big 12. And Ohio Valley, we'll go ahead and put those in Big 10. So Eastern Illinois, we'll just do Illinois. Eastern Kentucky, Jacksonville State. I think that's in South Carolina too. And we got 3 Tennessee schools. We'll go ahead and put those. I think we'll do Michigan State, and Ohio State for these 3 down here. Southeastern Missouri State. So there's a lot of teams. I mean, there's a lot of FCS teams that, I don't know anything about, and I'm putting them in this Dynasty just to see, let's see what happens. I mean, we get a couple years in, they've all got new recruits, and, it'd be like a new team. So we're just going to see who rises up in the rankings and wins some games. So it is funny. I have done this before, and it is funny because if you get a team like Sanford that, in the Big Ten, they replaced Wisconsin's schedule. So if Wisconsin has an FCS team to start the season, there's a good chance I could have subbed out that FCS team for a team like Texas or Ohio State or Miami, an actual ranked FBS team will be their FCS opponent, if that makes sense. So you'll see a lot of losses to FCS teams because of this realignment I'm doing for this dynasty. But after the first 2 years or so, it kind of evens out. So yeah, Gateway is going to be Big 12. I'm just kind of matching the teams here, but this is just the setup for the dynasty. But I wanted to go ahead and record this so it actually makes sense, because I'm only going to focus on the Citadel, and like I said again, I'm playing on Heisman difficulty, so I'm not sure how easy this is going to be. It depends on the schedule we have. Because if we have an FCS team scheduled, we could have like Ohio State on the schedule or USC. So we'll kind of see how the schedule looks. We may have to edit that just a little. I'm not really sure if I want to go up against a top 5 team FCS and lose. That'll be bad for recruiting. By the other end, I may not win that many games. We're going to try to run the triple option as much as we can, which might lead to a lot of fumbles. So yeah, let's fill out the rest of the Big 12. I know there's 2 different divisions here, but I'm not really sure how I want to do that. I'm not too concerned about it, but yeah. So this game, man, this is a fun game, and I've been playing this on and off for the last year. Not consistently, but I play it for a couple days if I have a chance, and then I may not pick it up again until a month. But I'm actually doing some of this. I'm recording some of the gameplay here, so I'm actually gonna stay committed to it. And this quality, I'm gonna go for 4K on these videos. So this one, I think this one maybe in just regular 1080p, because 4K it takes up so much more space, and I don't have a huge hard drive to store these and record to. So but yeah, we're gonna go for 4K. It actually looks pretty good. I did a preview of just a regular game with the Citadel on their home field, and it looks really good, especially at night. So if you've never seen this game in high definition, definitely check this out. I'll have some gameplay coming up in the next video. It'll be the first game of the season. I'm not sure who that's going to be against, but we'll get that out there. So one thing I want to do, we've got the Power 5 conferences replaced, I think. But yeah, we got to get Notre Dame out of here. They'll run the table and dominate the dynasty. I'm thinking teams like Boise State, and I'm trying to think if there's any other really good mid-major teams, or group of 5, whatever it's called. So they've got ACC, we got Big 10, we got Big 12, we got Big East, which is also a good conference in this game. Mountain West. So they've got this. I don't know what to do with this MEAC conference. And we've got a couple more teams here. I may go after, TCU. We probably want to get rid of them just because they are in the Big 12, in real life now in 2021. 2021 though. Are we glad it's 2021? I don't think anybody liked 2020, and hopefully, if anybody's out here watching this video like in June of 2021, I hope the year's going well. We'll see. So I may get rid of Conference USA, to be honest, because I think Conference USA may be a little better than the Mountain West and and I don't have that many I don't have enough Western schools in the FCS to replace these teams with. So I'm thinking let's sub in this conference for Conference USA. Yeah, let's do that. Yep. Okay. I think we'll have enough. Do we have enough? Oh, UTEP. We got one more. Okay. That's fine. We can find, what's the, Southland? What was the other conference? Or did I already use everybody? I think I may have already used everybody. Let's see. Um, well, we could. I mean, I have those two created teams. If you haven't watched, I've got another Dynasty, but I don't. I'm not. It's not. There's no commentary or anything. It's just kind of quick edited gameplay with these two teams here, Alaska and Hawaii State. So if you want to watch some of that gameplay with just two created teams, kind of pretty chaotic. There's some rules and restrictions, and it's fun. It's a fun challenge. So I think I've used every team, so this is an issue because we've got one team left, and I don't really want a Conference USA with one regular FBS team. So let me think. Let's restore. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put my created teams in the. I'm gonna put my creative teams in the Pac-10, and we'll just throw out Temple. We'll leave Army and Navy. We gotta leave those two. I think Navy gets really good in this game. I did this Dynasty just like this, like 10 years ago, and I played several seasons in Navy. Navy got up to number easily top 3. So, all right, Citadel Bulldogs. We're in the SEC, guys. Can you believe that? Let's get it going. So first thing we'll check, we've got custom schedule and we've got in-season recruiting we'll need to check. I mean, in-season recruiting, like, I don't even know who to go after because any commit we get will be starting the next season from day one. So, who's number one? We'll have to see. But, okay, we got conference games starting out the year. Look at that. Vanderbilt. I think I'm going to leave that. I like that. And Florida Atlantic, that's a Mid-Tennessee State. Okay, this is a good schedule. I may change one thing, though. That game at the end, I may make a home game. Yeah, week 13, that's going to be a chance to get more recruits. So I may do that. I'm not sure yet. All right, I don't think it's worth redshirting anyone on this team. No disrespect, but yeah, I mean, we only got 52 players. So yeah, we're gonna leave that alone. So yeah, we're gonna have to adjust their playbook and everything. That's gonna take up a little bit of time. We're gonna leave that recruiting assistant off just because I don't want to get people in recruiting that I don't want. So okay, job security is fine right now, surprisingly. Utah. Oh yeah, I forgot about Utah. Utah is actually really good in this game. Oh man. Gotta load up a new profile here just so I can get a new playbook. So we're gonna go with the option run playbook, and what I'm gonna do, it's an option, it's a flexbone, but we're gonna mix it in with some spread. So it's gonna be like a flexbone spread combo. I don't know if any team's ever done this before, but we're gonna do it because I think what I want to do is recruit speed. I want to go after halfbacks with speed. And I want to get some wide receivers with speed to run maybe some options with my wide receivers. So, but first we need to get some shotgun formations, and I may edit this as the season goes on. I don't know if I'll record it all. I mean, the gameplay is going to be recorded from, I'm not going to have any breaks in the gameplay, so you'll see everything. So yeah, I want to do like maybe half and half. I may throw in some pistol formations as well, just to get some more standard, maybe a couple of standard run plays. Shotgun slot F trips might be a good one. So yeah, I don't know. Let's see. We got 4 shotguns, 5 maybe. I don't know if 5's enough. Probably. I don't know. I gotta have a spread though. I mean, I got a lot of split 2 running backs, but I need some 4 wide. Even though our receivers, I mean, nobody on the team is great except for like a handful of players, so it really doesn't matter that much. It will matter when we play Vanderbilt and Florida Atlantic, and those games I may lose both of those. Because even Florida Atlantic, I mean, they're in the Sun Belt, I think, but I mean, still, they're better than an FCS team. So let's go. What do I do here? Where's flexbone? I don't know. How many? Well, I need some pistol formations. Pistol trips is a good one. Twin tight end, wide receivers. I mean, we're gonna have a really diverse playbook. It's gonna be tight ends. We're gonna be 4 wide. We're gonna be in flexbone with 2 running backs, 3 running backs. So yeah, let's go pistol trips there, and let's do another one. Strong H twins. Yeah, we'll do that. And what else do we want to do? Twin tight end. And then we got some flexbone. I want tight ends though with the flexbone, because it's hard to run flexbone with those, with multiple wide receivers. It's actually kind of difficult. Or I should say more than 2. I mean, like if you do the flexbone, that flexbone slot, I don't know if I may not keep that one, but we'll try it. But yeah, really, I'm just kind of picking. I'm probably gonna edit this, so if you want to skip ahead in this video, like nobody has to watch the whole thing, of course. But we're just gonna save that for now, actually, because I want to go ahead and get into in-season recruiting. So we are located in South Carolina. Like I said, at Charleston, South Carolina. It's a very beautiful city. So I'm actually recording this video from Charleston, South Carolina right now. 5-star halfback. We're taking that, dude. How about that, man? That would be a gem. I mean, our running back's actually really good, and he's only a sophomore, but we need more than one. We need defensive tackles badly. We'll go with that guy. Brandon Popping. I don't know what his last name was. Popinga. Interesting. So I got 6 remaining. 6 scholarships left. I really would love a scrambling quarterback, but I don't see any. All right, let's see. I mean, we literally need everything. I'd like a tight end as well. There's a good tight end from Georgia, Pipeline State. Okay, I'll take that. Offensive line, we need offensive line badly. Defense, our defense is going to be miserable. I don't know how I'm going to stop anybody on defense. I mean, I would love a strong safety. I do like playing with safeties in this game, or at least some form of defensive back. I think I actually play the strong safety the most. I don't play with D-line that much. I know a lot of people play D-line, and especially in 07, they have the version of you can jump the snap, which is kind of, I don't know how many versions that it is, jump the snap. I don't know how many versions of NCAA have that, but a lot of people play D-lineman. But I'm playing, especially for this dynasty, I think I'm strictly playing defensive back. So custom schedule looks good. I think I'm going to wrap up the video here, and then we'll get to gameplay next week, or next video, week 1, I should say. We got Prairie View A&M starting out. I don't think they're very good. They're not very good. I really hope we don't lose this. Their impact players are 56 overall. I hope we don't lose this. They are not good. Alright, this will be the real test, because if I lose this game, I don't know if I'm going to have an easier opponent all season. So tune in. Next video is going to be Prairie View A&M in 4K. Let's get it.